Episode 1. Now, I decided to start doing these vlogs because there's just a lot of things I gotta say, and I don't really have a lot of time to say them or talk to people about them. I work full time. I help watch my nephew who's autistic, and I also have autism spectrum disorder. I'm high functioning. Obviously, I work full time and have been in a relationship for 7 years. Blah blah blah. Not trying to just stroke my own dick. I'm just fucking saying I'm not completely retarded. But I'm a little stupid. And don't use that word. That's not a good word. Shame on you. Now, I'm decided to do these because I've went through a lot in my life. Like a lot of crazy shit. And I just don't know where to begin half the time when I sit down and I talk to my friends or even my girlfriend. And this just feels like a good outlet to maybe get some people to listen and see if I'm not the only one who's not crazy. Like, right the fuck now, my ear is still clogged the fuck up, and it's causing me to want to stab somebody. If you're wondering about the garbage quality and, the garbage lighting and all that good stuff, you can thank the shitty phone that I have. I do not make a lot of money. I work as a server at Applebee's right now. A lot of things did not go as planned because life. So, with that being said, one of the first things I wanted to talk about, like what I do now, like what I do to get myself to be stable. And that's kind of the main reasons why I'm starting these vlogs. This is because I know I'm not the only one who's going through crazy stuff or deals with mental illness every goddamn day, because I'm not just the autism spectrum disorder, but I bipolar, I PTSD, not from war, nothing like that, just things happened to me when I was younger, but I'll get into that another day. Mainly what I'm trying to say is I'm fucked up. So I want other people to know that it's okay to be fucked up. And I curse a lot, I'm sorry, please be advised. Might not be exactly a children's show. I'm going to be talking about a lot of things, like between my addictions and what I went through, deaths that I've dealt with, just from moving from place to place, why I do the music that I do. For instance, I like to write poetry, but I'm also a rap artist. That's actually what I've been doing for the last 10 years. I go to shows. What's up? I don't know what happened there. I think my voice cracked. But anyway, I'm actually originally from Philly. Right now I reside in Newcastle, Delaware, because that's where everybody wants to fucking be. The highway state. Like, you remember that scene from Who Framed Roger Rabbit when Judge Doom was like, "We're gonna create a beautiful highway, and there'll be stores from left and right, and restaurants and everything for as far as the eye can see, and blah blah blah." Because I'm bad at quoting shit. You should give me a fucking Oscar. Yeah, that's basically Delaware. Delaware's just a giant highway with a bunch of stores and restaurants that 9 times out of 10 you don't want to eat at if you know any better. But sometimes you don't have a choice. So with that being said, sorry, I keep feeling like I keep putting my finger over the microphone, but I'm not, because I'm stupid. And sorry if I'm video editing and cutting a lot. I just learned that technology because I'm an old man and I don't know how technology works. It's been 84 years since I've really kept up to date with anything. And, for me, the big thing that, I don't know. I kind of stayed in my own bubble for a while because I was dealing with a lot. Like, my best friend died in a car accident about 5 years ago. And, a guy hit her. It was a drunk driving, incident. She didn't see him coming. He hit her dead on. That's how fucked up he was in driving in the same lane, by the way. So, that put me in a downward spiral. And that's when I did way too many drugs. Like, I was mainly on Addies or Vyvanse, but I would take, like, Xannies, Percocet. Anything in pill form was my favorite. Because candy is delicious, y'all. No, seriously, drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay? Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. My point is, not all drugs are bad. I still partake in marijuana, and that's because it helps with a lot of my mental issues. I've went to doctors, I've tried taking psych meds, that never really went well, as you can see. So with that being said, I'm also here for the autism community, because I think we get a bad rep because most of you think that we're not functional. And a lot of us are more than functional capable. I'm glad to see the stigma is finally starting to lift. More people are starting to acknowledge what autism actually is. It's not like something like Down syndrome. And by the way, people with Down syndrome, I've met quite a few. Some of them are more capable than some of the idiots I work with who I don't even want to get into it. Point is, you shouldn't measure somebody by their intelligence, their disability, what they seem like they're not capable of. 9 times out of 10, they're capable of it if they believe in themselves to be capable of it. I don't know why I paused the video. I decided to do that. Just like I decided to do it again. And also again. But anyway, so my point is, like, I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, I just want to spread awareness that it's okay to be a little crazy. You know, that you're not the only one who's probably went through a hardship or was grieved for a loved one. And also, that's not also what I'm going to be focusing on. Once in a while, maybe I'll talk about topics like gaming. You know, I try to keep up with the newer things that are going on in the gaming world, what I do and I do not like. You know, I grew up with the Super Nintendo and now seeing the PS4. Like, if you put me in a time capsule when I was 7 and I came and I woke up 20 years later to like now, in 2018, I would have been like, it's the future. It's the motherfucking future. Holy shit, dicks. They're so real. And it really, like, it blows my mind how real video games have become. You know, it's unbelievable. And if you haven't noticed yet, I also have ADD. So if you haven't noticed, this fucking train, oh my god, is it never gonna stay on the motherfucking tracks? So, and at my failed attempts at comedy and making you laugh, that's another thing that keeps me kind of going. I love George Carlin. I love Louis C.K. I do not condone what he did. Rest in peace, his career. Hopefully he'll make a comeback and get some fucking therapy. But I can't deny that he was one of the people that I used to, you know, I love this comedy because, I don't know, I just did. You know, just like I also grew up with, like, why are these names slipping me? Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Patrice O'Neal, God bless his soul. You know, George Carlin, once again, God bless his soul. And I'm sorry, but fuck Bill Cosby. I don't need none of his pudding. No, I do not. That man should seriously be in jail for the rest of his fucking life. And that's the other thing is my PTSD that I mentioned earlier is I came from somebody who used to take care of me. He knew that I wasn't all mentally there and he used to take advantage of me, to say the least. I don't really remember a whole lot of it. My mind seemed to kind of just take those memories and put them away so I don't lose my mind. But some things come to fruition, like my night terrors that I suffer for years, and you know, things get crazy when something happens to you at a young age and you can't have a grasp over it. Don't you love how dark this can get and how funny it can go? And yeah, you're going to have to deal with this. I'm going to switch directions like that. So I hope you can keep up, motherfuckers, because I'm going to be a good time. But I'm going to keep these vlogs at roughly about 10 minutes. You know, I'm going to do a couple a day. Why not? We'll see how people react. Maybe they'll come back. Maybe other people will relate. But I'll have more topics, like more specific things I will be talking about, not just rambling on about some random shit about my life. Also, my name is Nicholas. I don't obviously go by Max Lowton. That's the type of ram, and not be crazy. I don't know where I'm coming with all these voices. I'm gonna stop now. I really need friends. But anyway, you'll see more of me on to episode 2, and I think episode 2 we're going to talk about my political views and the things that, let's just say, I'm real proud of our fucking country. Real goddamn proud. Now, I love all your faces. Be good. Be good to yourself. Always be good to others. Be good. Be safe. This was Nicholas. You'll see me again. Or I'll find your family.